across the fog to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Welcome back to Elden Ring. Still snowing in the mountaintops. No surprises. We've got a frozen lake over here, which we're going to bypass for right now. It's definitely the next thing on the list. But for today, we're going up north, making our way over to what is presumably Castle Sol, based on the information that I have. Got more ghostly animals, jellyfish, and the like. Drink. What do we got up here? We got messages. Try holy. Oh, a lot of people are dying to this guy here. Alright, he's got friends. Not too surprised about that. He does not stagger. Let's not have him come back. Let's avoid that, shall we? We got a glaive. Great. So, expecting additional these guys. Yeah, you're not too bad. It's the big guys that are the problem. Usually. A lot of bloodstains here, though. A suspicious amount, honestly. Bloodstain? Yeah. My question exactly. Message. My question exactly. That is the edge of the world. And the magical floating trees exist off the edge there, too. That's pretty wild. Bird. Up. I hope not. We're just friends here. The ghost birds know that we can't hurt them, so they're not flying away. Let's deal with the rest of this graveyard area here, because there's going to be more to deal with. All the way over there, at least. Just a frozen tumbleweed. Destroyed. Got the horrible skull snails. Okay. Trying to be all fancy. Ah, still chasing me. It's got a limited time on it. That's alright. Horrible, horrible death snails. What will they think of next? It's interesting how the reanimation cannot be stopped before it actually starts. As if you're just whacking on the skeleton after you defeat it. It does not actually stop it from reanimating. Which is interesting. More magical trees. Definitely gives the whole area a very interesting atmosphere. Lord Snow. Yep, definitely snow. Ah, beautiful. Up. What's going on over there? It's gonna be the Erd tree, but far away. No, not really. It's more that way. Southwest. Southeast. Yeah, southwest. That's the Erd tree. Just the branches of it shining through the snow. Wild. And there is the castle that we're trying to get to. But we can't go this way, because that is a large cliff. That would in fact not work, turns out. Get a few more dead guys. Make sure they stay dead. The ability to constantly come back to, well, not exactly life, but come back to undeath. It's all well and good. What if you just get knocked out? Not too effective. You shoot me a fall way up there. Rude. Coming to get you. There we go. Ghost animals. Ghosts or spirits or what have you. I'm leaning towards it not being a magical projection. Oh, yeah. There's the frozen lake. That is up that way. There's a golem from down below. There's a skull being blown away, apparently. Oh my goodness, what? Bravery required. What? The amount of bloodstains there. Really? Really? Look at that way down the cliff. My goodness. He's looking ominous down there. Like he's radiating energy or something. I don't know if that's normal. Probably fine. He's just warm. So, this is possibly an invisible bridge over to there. So if we don't find a way up around the ice lake, this will be the path over to that section, I guess. It's pretty wild. There's some stimulating boluses. Based on the color and location, I'm going to take a wild guess and say that is the frost buildup here. Easy. Out of here. The spooky snails don't keep coming back, so that's at least something. Got a Site of Grace here. I will touch it, but not rest. To not respawn everybody. Good to have them. This is the Snow Valley Ruins Overlook. Yep, looking over there. There's him. And here we also have one of the bridges across. So we can check that out. Is there anything neat on the bridge? Tree stump. Okay, hang in there. Get out of here, moving skull thing. Out of here. Get out of here. Hanging in the tree, ambushing people. Very rude. Very rude. Okay. Ah. The mausoleum is on the move. Right outside of Castle Sol there. And we're done with that side of the graveyard area. But now we got the even larger gravestones section, which I'm sure is just gonna be perfect. The beast eye quivering, okay. Something's going down. Ah, we got a mariner. The last one of these we fought summoned a giant skeleton. So, oh, yeah, like that. Alright. It's time to take matters in my own hands here. Let's go get that mariner. Then? That was an awkward spot to me. Out of the way of that. Well, failed to get out of the way of that. There we go. Helpin's Steeple. And a death room. Nice. We got multiple of those we could go turn in. See what that's sword we got was. Helpin's Steeple. There it is. It's a great sword. Strength, dex, and intelligence. Oh, it looks pretty fancy. Greatsword patterned after the black steeple of the Helfin. The lamp wood which guides the dead of the spirit world. The lamplight is similar to Grace in appearance, only it is said that it can only be seen by those who met their death in battle. Unique skill, Ruinous Ghost Flame. Swing the sword to bathe its blade in Ghost Flame. Ghost Flame adds magic damage to attacks. It also has a bitterly cold bite. Neat. All sorts of cool stuff. I think I didn't even have like a boss bar or anything. It was just over here, existing. Look at you. Try bow. I mean, we could. Some guys down in the castle we could shoot. Managed to, once again, avoid the giant skeleton, which I'm going to count as an absolute win here. He's very big, but he's also very slow, so. Golden Rune 10s, cool. Alright. Whole bunch more very large graveyard area here. Here's the bridge across. Ow. Hey, you're a snail. Just chilling here on the bridge. Everything's fine. And this brings us down to the burned, frozen minor Erd tree, which we already took care of. There's that giant bowl again. It's probably where we're going. It's a very noticeable landmark. So that'd make a lot of sense. Yes, scream at me, snail. See how far that gets you. Hint, not very far at all. There's the ruins that we visited. Honestly, I will take the death snails over the actual those who live in death, because they don't require me to wait around and deliver a finishing blow. Makes things pretty simple. Golden Rune 11. Plenty of golden runes out here. Never a shortage of those. A bunch of bats down below, fighting the demi-humans. It is a little harder to see items in the snow, since the items are white and the snow is also white. See on this bridge? Nope. Fair enough. The big rock. Go down that way. Sliding down. Seems like just mostly a big empty graveyard area for you to run away from one large skeleton. More human bone shards. That checks out. Jump on these. Alright. Head down a little bit. Back towards where we fought the Mariner. Over here. And down to the level, the castle, and the... He's just kind of sitting there now. The mausoleum. Is that? Alright, got more messages here. No hope. Dog ahead, but death. Oh. Ah, but it's a death burn. Not a huge fan of that. Alright. over there. Slam attack. Explosion, fire, and frostbite. Alright. Deathbird. Got it. Fantastic. Ideal. Stink. Yay, deathbirds. Okay. We are right here. Let's get prepared. Got runes back. And all the fire. Oh, stamina. And the breathe. Yep. Critical. Beautiful. Giant explosion. Less good. Fire everywhere. Also not great. Getting pecked in the face. Suboptimal. Giant explosion. Not what you want. Yep. Double heal. Ow. Ow again. Don't get greedy at the end here. Not what we need. Out of here. Out of here, you horrible, horrible thing. Alright. 77,000 runes. And the Death Ritual Spear. Alright, is the Death Ritual Spear going to be a spear? You would think it would be. And it is. Strength, dex, and intelligence requirements. Ritual spear used by priests of old who were permitted to come among the death birds. The priests became guardians of the birds through the rite of death, which also serves as an oath sworn to their distant resurrection. Unique skill, Spear Call Ritual. Thrust the spear high, bearing prayers into the sky to summon a downpour of spectral spears. So, like what the Deathbirds do. Wild stuff. Wild stuff out here. Alright. Dealt with. This can go down to the Shack of the Lofty, if we were so inclined. Don't really need to. And it's a bit of a drop, too. Nothing to do down there. Now here's a big rock that I want to climb upon. You never know if it's possible till you try. Hey. Oh, that's a fun hole we found. Ah, there's another mausoleum over there. So we got 2 of them up here. Very cool. There's definitely a whole area over on this side, which is still not entirely clear how we get down there. One problem at a time, though. We can go stand over here if we want to. Still no precious item. Yeah, this is like down the massive cliff. All these sides here. We will see. We will see. You could see a spirit spring anywhere. That'd be an obvious choice. Behold, hope. I don't know about hope, but a place at least. Some more starlight shards. For one of these half astrolabes here. And we can continue down. Oh, lightning's happening, apparently. Yep. Lightning just happens over here. Because, why not? Why would it not happen? Tiny Fergal Bloom? If you need me, I'll be over here, tempting fate. Alright. Yeah, lightning just happens in places. That's just the thing. Because why not? Alright. There's another spot of lightning. I wonder how much getting struck by lightning hurts. It's probably not a great idea. It's very loud out here, between the stomping and the lightning strikes. My goodness. Yeah, very big. We have the side of the castle. If there's anything back here. Nothing immediately apparent. Can go through the middle here. Tree ahead. Indeed. Indeed, there is a tree ahead. North of here, huh? Ah, yes, let's not go that way. Looks like a mistake. There's just a whole other area down below there. No item ahead. Eh, worth a look anyways. Little bright spot. We're out behind the castle now. Got a little graveyard there. That's gonna have some stuff. There's definitely a tree right there. Interesting. What could it mean? Greek guard. Path over this way. Doesn't go anywhere. There's another tree. This is one of the spirit trees. So those don't even necessarily have to have ground underneath them, so. Golden Rune 5. Golden Rune 10. Definitely not the most profitable graveyard we've been in. 4. And some fire blossoms, I guess. It's something. And then up there is where we were before. Alright. Doesn't look like there's any other alternative entrances to the castle here. Seems pretty well put together, all things considered. We got a bird here. Ow. Out of here. You. Snowy Stormhawks. Some butterflies. And that's basically around the castle. Oh, here's an item. Somber 8. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Definitely worth the trip around here. Alright. We got a site of grace there. Right next to the entrance to the castle, and a huge guy. That's just up where the lightning was. Alright. Let's take this. Oh, got one of those in there. Alright. Alright. Hey, we can get a level. Should probably do that. Level up. Another in dexterity. Pretty good. You got any certificates? Any souls to break off you? Try not to get stepped on here. That would in fact not help. Seems like these souls. Ow. There we go. Yeah, the souls like keep it up or something. Also, look, the bell's retracting into it. Cool. That explains how it doesn't, like, smash the bell or anything, I guess. Open! Alright. You can make more of these. I know we haven't duplicated the Omen King one. And he did have another thing, so let's do that. And it's only a one-time use kind of business. But that's alright. Alright. Let's clear that. So all that's left down here is the actual castle. Castle Soul, main gate. But first, let us go and use some of the stuff we have. We got 2 death roots we can turn in. Assuming that Gronk is still up for it and not trying to kill us. You good? Seems alright. I don't think giving him death roots a great plan. Oh, let's do one at a time. We have 3 apparently.
My thanks, tarnished. Death, my sin, should not be touched by the hand of man. I shall grant thee my claws. Feed me more.
Stone of Gronk. I think previously we had like Pebble. Beast Pebble or something like that. Now we can fire an entire rock. Yeah. Sling swiftly flings numerous sharp rock shards. Stone Rock hurls a boulder before the caster. Superior incantation, taught by Gronk the Beast Clergyman, hurls a boulder before the caster. Can be cast repeatedly. Long ago, Gronk was a beast of such terrifying ferocity that his former name meant Death of the Demigods. My goodness. And give him another.
I won't forget. Again. Mine appetite. My sin. I must have more. I must consume more.
Beast Claw Great Hammer. Ooh. I think we're getting all sorts of fancy stuff from him. Great Hammer is going to be a Great Hammer. Gonna take a while. Or it could be Colossal. Beast Claw Great Hammer. Axes, great axes, flails. There it is. Beast Claw Great Hammer. Strength, dex, and faith. Great Hammer with a striking end, mauled to resemble 5 beastly claws. The black nails protruding from the golden fur said to represent Serash, Lord of Beasts, who went on to become King Godfrey's regent. Unique skill, Regal Beast Claw. Slam the hammer into the ground, ready to land asunder with the army's 5 bestial claws. Cool. And another.
I won't forget. Again. Mine appetite. My sin. I must have more. I must consume more.
Gronk's Beast Claw incantation. Another beast still here. Previously we had Beast Claw. And this is the superior version. Creates a blast, creates beast claws that run surroundings with shockwaves. Gronk, Death of the Demigods. So it's all around you? That's pretty cool. This one's more straightforward. Neat. Let's test some of these out. Sounds pretty cool. Alright. Memorize spells. put Flame Cleansing at the end once we're done. So we got Beast Claw, Fling Boulder. We actually need the staff on us at all times. That allows us to put on every piece of armor. We can wear this. It looks ridiculous, though. And the helmet kind of clips with stuff. Can we wear both? Probably not. No, that's still heavy. A little tanky boy. Let's see these. Pretty cool. That's pretty impressive. Just chucking out a bunch of those. I'm still too fat with this set on. How heavy is this? That's still heavy. Fat Radon. What are we working with earlier? Stinky legs. Radon set. This weight's 62.8. So we can definitely do more than that. What was the total poise here? That has a lot of poise. Maybe his total poise was 78. Now it's 83. It looks terrible though. It really does. What if we go this and then right now? What about this in Great Helm? Can't do those are heavy. That's even more tanky. We look silly, but I'm okay with that. There's also the option of getting a new weapon going here. I want to try out some new weapons. We've got the ability to. This requires Dex 35 to wield effectively. We just need one more level with what we currently have equipped. Honestly, we can easily do that. We need 116,000, so 100,000 runes. Here's 50. So now we need 50,000. Now we need 30,000. both of these. We'll level up. Dexterity. It's only 30 base, but with the talismans and stuff we have, it gets right up to 35. Flip in here. Try out a few different things. It's in the same curved greatsword category. Murgot's Cursed Sword. Even causes more blood loss, which is great. Got a very similar kind of moveset. And the Cursed Blood Slice does that. And has a follow-up. Bloody Trail of the Blade is followed with a burst of flame. And you can also do the follow-up attack. Yep. Looks pretty cool. And we do have the option of upgrading this plenty. We've got enough for getting 3 other things to +9 here. We'll try that out. But can we, in fact, wield this and a heavier helmet? Yes, we can. It does clip through the helmet, though, which is unfortunate. I mean, with this wide of a brim, everything's gonna clip through this helmet. Honestly, it's clipping through the helmet part of the helmet, too. So even without the brim. Got our regular old roll with all this weight on. My goodness. This is a slightly... It's slightly shorter, slightly thinner blade. Let's head back to the round table here. Get this upgrade. Give it a shot. It's very, very similar to what we were using before. So it should be good. Any upgrades we can?
Greetings. Are you here for spirit tuning?
We can upgrade things, but we only have the one. Okay, it's good.
Well, I took you for no matter to lay out your arm.
Strength and armament. Alright, we need runes for this, clearly. Alright. How much is it gonna cost? Probably a bit. Getting 9 upgrades.
That no matter.
The Somber 1, Somber 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And we still have no Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing Stones. What we do have is some Smithing Stone 7s. I wanted to boost that. Kind of not using that right now, so we'll save those for now. Alright. Very good. So let us head to the testing grounds try out our new stuff here. Probably can't actually buff this weapon with the lightning, though. Let me check. Because I think it has... No, it doesn't have extra damage types on it. It's still grayed out, though. Shame. Yeah. That's interesting. Because the reason the Bloodhound's Fang seemed to work is because it didn't have other damage types. This is 325 plus 253. This is 276 plus 222. So it's base and bonus is less, but it also has more critical. And it has more blood loss buildup. A B Scalian Dex. Same as that. Yeah, a lot less base damage too. But it is lighter, so. And possibly it would be faster then. Could be. With more critical, that's also a fun thing. Rocked him. But Alright, everybody. Alright, I killed the horn guy. We're gonna have piles of defense here. Wow, killed that guy way over there. My goodness. Don't know if I'd be losing a ton of damage by not being able to put lightning on it either. I mean, in return we get this, which looks pretty swell. Hey. Everybody. Welcome to the party. Yeah, it's pretty effective. It's pretty effective. I want this stuff. Yeah, this still has really good range. Chucking boulders. Wild. These guys already came over to answer the call. It was a mistake, but they did it. some AoE to it too. Very cool. Yeah, that seems pretty good. It's got good range. And AoE. I can rock that. Not bad at all. It's really interesting that you can't use lightning with this one. I guess it gets coated in blood flame with the special. And that would not work with it. Possibly. Possibly. And get rid of that. There's another kind of spell here. So man explodes. Summon vengeful spirits. And we'll finish up with... Oh, we have aspect tail we could use. That'd be hilarious. If we can't use lightning, I don't think we can use holy. Golden ring of light to attack a wide area. We got a wide area attack. Got the fireball. Sets area and self ablaze with raging flames. What's this one in here? Sweep area with black flame. Propelling shockwave. We don't have enough for the roar here, too. 10. And that's a spell. I think that's what that was on there for. Yeah, sorcery. I just want incantations. I already have a black flame with the black fireball. Kind of want the shout. But then we need to get rid of another thing to put in cleansing. I like the magma breath. Having fire is good. I don't know how often we need AoE shockwaves. These ones are here. Okay. Using that's kind of awkward anyways. We get some magic attack ability. Options and all that. And cleanse. So I have Urgent Heal, Strength, Golden Vow, Magma Breath. Lightning Spear. Black Flame. Garonk's Beast Claw. got a lot of poise, but really not enough. And magic breath. That's pretty effective. Alright. We're just coming to town. Chucking boulders at everybody. Seems pretty effective. Seems pretty effective. Alright. We're gonna probably have to make more use of the other spells to make up for the fact that we have lower base damage and cannot enchant with lightning. I think we'll be okay. Let us get all the way from there up to here. Cast a soul. This is where the guidance of grace is pointing us. So, nice to know we're on a correct path here. Somewhat. There's that. And in here, we will find the other half of the medallion. And probably a whole bunch of shenanigans. We are a super defensive guy. All armor, all the time. Next time. Goodbye.